The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Slot man moves right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Pacheco once more. And this time he will score. Touchdown, KC.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the
the 16 here for 1st and 10. Toss right side to Pacheco.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 17-yard line.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Up to the 20. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that, though. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up close to the 30-yard line.
But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground, McCaffrey again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. The slot man in motion right.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Flip Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Love. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Throw left side complete. That's Love. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the 1st half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Escapes the defender. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.